Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And it is the most wonderful time of the year. It is time to change my perfume tray. We are finally in the month of December. I shouldn't say finally because November flew by in an instant. Like you blink and it's already December 1st. Um, so this was everything that I had for November. We're finally going to get to clear all of this out, rotate my tray, try out some new perfumes, new ones, old favorites. I can't wait to show you guys what I have lined up, but I want to do like a quick recap of the ones that I tried for November, and I'll try to keep it like as brief as I can. I can start with this one here. So this was Good Chemistry's Coffee Cloud, which is a beautiful, like airy, aromatic and woodsy fresh scent. This had notes of bergamot, coffee, and cedar wood. And it's really, really nice. This is a Target brand perfume. I really liked wearing this over the fall. This is great for those cold and like cloudy days. This is great when wearing with a sweater. This was featured on my sweater weather videos. So yeah, really, really good one for the month. You can see like the dent that I put in this one here. Next one is Viktor and Rolf's Flower Bomb. As you can see, like I drank this perfume. This is actually like one of my favorite perfumes. I really, really love the Flower Bomb DNA. And I used this thing up. Oh my God. I know it's a little perfume. It's only like 50 mils, but I used this up, along with its really crappy body lotion. This is the worst body lotion I've ever had, but the perfume is still good. Beautiful, like floral, patchouli, sweet perfume. This was great during the cold weather. Great to wear with sweaters. It's not a very loud perfume. Not a very like far projecting, at least in my experience, but it has very good wear time. Yep, this was Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. Another one that I had used, this is Coach Dreams Sunset, and this is a flanker to the Coach Dreams perfume. And oh my God, this was so good. So good. This is a beautiful vanilla, like sweet, fresh vanilla perfume. The longevity is great. The projection. I had gotten so many compliments when wearing this perfume. Even at times when I could no longer smell it on myself. I don't know if maybe I had just gotten nose blind to it, but if people were to even just come a little close to you, like, they could smell it. And I had gotten such a nice compliment with this. Actually, one time, like, I kind of accidentally layered these two. Like, I still had the scent of this perfume, like, on my clothes. And I just re-wore my sweater and I had sprayed this on top. And this was actually a pretty nice combination. An odd accident. But this was really, really, really nice. Well lived up to the hype. I thoroughly enjoy wearing this perfume. This made it up to one of my favorites for the month of November. And you all know that Rebel Fleur is a long-time favorite of mine. I only have a little bit of juice left, but it's kind of hard to get this spray out. I'll probably finish it by next month. I'll probably just add it to the December tray just to kind of finish this up. But this one's all just about done. Another longtime favorite of mine is Dark Cherry and Amber by Banana Republic. Still making my way through it. Making my way through this perfume. Yeah, still have a bit of a dent, but this is a longtime favorite of mine. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful cherry, like vanilla ambery scent. Great for the fall and winter. This one was actually an empty. This is Clinique's My Happy, and this is Cocoa and Cashmere, and this was so good. So good. Oh my God, this was so good. I loved wearing this to bed. Oh, this is like a really, really nice chocolatey vanilla perfume. It's a little powdery, it's very sweet, very airy, cozy. Oh, I love this one so much. I just wish it came in a larger bottle because I like drank this thing up. I finished it in a couple weeks. I loved, loved, loved wearing this to bed. This was so cozy. Speaking of cozy, Narcisso's Poudre is another all-time favorite of mine. I had the body lotion and the shower gel. I think the shower gel is still in my bathroom, as well as the perfume. I have no clue how much I have used because the bottle is quite opaque, but that's okay. Beautiful, like fancy powdery scent, and I loved wearing this to bed. Just layering like all three of these, you're just like enveloped in a cozy powdery cloud. It was like I felt like a giant powder puff. Um, an actual like surprising favorite of mine was Cocktail Intense. This one was like the underdog. I didn't have like the biggest hopes for it. I'm not gonna lie because I bought this like so inexpensive. But this was really nice. This, oh my God, this still smells really good. Now it's actually not a projecting scent. This is not a loud scent at all. It sits very close to the skin. It projects a little bit more on clothes and it lasts a little longer on clothes. But I was surprised because you would think by the way it smells that this is going to be a loud scent. This is going to be a like an all-encompassing type of perfume that it enters the room before you do, but quite the opposite. This was a very very soft perfume and it's very nice. I have no idea if Kilian's Angel Share, is the same. I've only have like a faint memory of smelling it, and this is very similar to it. It's a beautiful, like spiced, vanilla-y, ambery perfume. It does make me think of like apple pie filling. And this was just absolutely lovely to wear during November. Actually, most of this I wore like just around like the holiday season, around Thanksgiving. I wore it like the entire week because I was in such a festive mood. And this really put me in that festive mood. This was such a nice perfume to wear. And for $20 for 100 ml, like that's a steal. So this will definitely be staying with me. Now I'm left with the two that I had like the most issues with. I'll start with Dolly Parton's perfume, which makes me really sad because I love Dolly Parton. She is a treasure. She is a gem. But this perfume was not it for me. Like, not at all. It does smell good. And it is actually a very, very unique perfume. Especially for a celebrity scent, I feel like a lot of people were expecting it to be like, oh, it's going to be like another vanilla scent, or oh, it's just going to be another sweet, fruity, floral. No, not at all. This is a very unique scent. It's a very woodsy, patchouli, floral, powdery scent. And if that seems like an odd combination of scent profiles, that's the only way that I really could describe it. It's so unique and so interestingly made that it really could define like Dolly Parton, because she herself is such an interesting person. So I feel like this could probably fit that vibe of Dolly Parton. I read a little snippet where she said that her actual signature scent is just like a bunch of different scents. She, between her skincare routines and what she bathes, and mixing and matching different perfumes to create a unique scent. And that's exactly what this is giving. It's like a mishmash of scents to create a unique perfume. It is very good, but it is just not for me. The opening kind of opens up a bit like wine. And I think that's that black currant. I'm not really the biggest fan of black currant. So the opening, mixed with like the greenness of the patchouli and the woods, it gives off like an aged wine. And then the florals in it, I believe there's probably rose that's giving it that powdery touch. It's interesting to say the least. And I do appreciate this perfume for what it is, because it's not like many celebrity perfumes that I've smelled. You know, a lot of them can run a bit generic. Good, but generic. This is good, but unique. But unfortunately, just not for me. I tried to give it a chance, but it felt out of my element to wear it. So I'm honestly not too sure what I can do with this. Maybe I'll give it a bit more of a wear. And honestly, like, I didn't really break the bank when buying this. I'll probably try out some of her other perfumes, because I know there's a few in this line. But yeah, this one, it just didn't work out for me. And lastly was the biggest disappointment. Dolce & Gabbana is the only one. I don't know what it is, but this smelled so good on my mom. I don't like how this smelled on me. I think that's just it. Like, it smelled so good on my mom, but on me, all I can get was like sharp violet and like caramel coffee and baby wipes. Like, I don't know if I know I'm so bad at describing this, but I can smell like the coffee, caramel, vanilla combination, which is nice. But then in the midst of all of that, it's being cut with a very sharp and astringent violet note that I don't appreciate. I do not appreciate that. I wish maybe if they replaced that violet with maybe heliotrope or iris as a purple flower, I think it would have been a much better mix. Or even if they had mixed it with jasmine, it would probably be a much better mix, or hell, even like a rose. But I do not appreciate that violet. That violet comes off as so sharp. It is a little headache inducing to me. And it almost gives me that baby wipes vibe. It's very similar to Prada's Candy, which I couldn't jive well with that one. And it makes me so sad because I love this line. Well, I mean, I should say, I love this bottle. And I loved how it smelled on my mom. She really rocked it. And I thought like I could rock it too, but I'm not my mommy, so that's okay. Maybe I'll give this bottle to her because she had like a little 1 fluid ounce and she finished that years ago. Or maybe I don't know, give it to my sister. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Is it just me? Like, is it just my nose? But that's the last one for the November tray. So I'm going to get all of this cleared away and like clean off some of the dust that's been there. All right. So now that I've got my perfumes all lined up and ready to show you, let me get started. So you know how like I wasn't too big of a fan of the Only One, but I feel the opposite for its flanker, the Only One 2. Now the last time I wore it was last Christmas time, just around this time actually, because I like to wear it during the winter. And this is a beautiful like coffee, fruity, vanilla scent. This one tones down on the violet note, and it adds like red fruits and vanilla in the opening, and I prefer that type of scent profile more. Funny enough, I actually bought the flanker before I even bought the original one, so we're going to add that to the tray of December. A new one to my collection is Banana Republic's Tobacco and Tonka Bean. Now, for the longest time, like I had flip-flopped between like purchasing this perfume because I never really knew how tobacco smelled like until, you know, my sister kind of introduced that scent profile to me. She's a big vanilla, sweet type of person, and I never knew that tobacco was actually quite a sweet scent. Funny enough, I don't really get a lot of tobacco in this one. It's a very, very sweet and vanilla heavy perfume, which I think would wear wonderfully during the winter time. So I can't wait to try that out during the cold season. And so far, I haven't really been disappointed by Banana Republic's perfumes. You know, I've been pretty impressed. I own Peony and Peppercorn, the Gardenia and Cardamom, Dark Cherry and Amber, as you saw previously. And now we're going to test out Tobacco and Tonka Bean. Next one is a longtime favorite of mine. This is Guess Seductive Noir. And it deserves all the hype because this smells so sexy and so wonderful. This is a beautiful aromatic vanilla. They say that it is a dupe to Montguerlin's. I've never smelt the perfume, so I can't really comment of whether or not it's a dupe, but all I know is that it smells good and I'm gonna wear it for December. Next one is another new perfume in my collection. This is actually a perfume oil. This is Sand and Fog's Jasmine and Cedarwood. Now, Sand and Fog is actually, I think, a candle company, or they make home fragrances. So candles, the oil sticks, probably incense, maybe. So I was very surprised that they made like an eau de parfum oil. And this one's really nice. It gives me the same vibes as Baccarat Rouge 540, except this one has more florals and spice in it. So I can't wait to try this out. I think this will do pretty well during the winter time. And I got it for like a pretty affordable price, so why not? Next one is another longtime favorite of mine. This is a celebrity perfume, and this is M by Mariah Carey. This is an amazing like marshmallow, white floral, slightly vanilla, slightly like sweet and salty type of scent. It has notes of like seawater, incense, marshmallow, terry flower. This one's so good. Like this is an underrated perfume. This is an underdog because it's so unique for a celebrity perfume. You know, most celebrity perfumes are either very vanilla heavy or very fruity type of scents, very crowd pleasing scents. And this one is a very bold perfume, to say the least. And I've loved this one since I was like 12, when my mom used to own it, and I would constantly go into her closet and take sniffs here and there and spray myself here and there. I probably had no business wearing this type of perfume at 12 years old, but now that I am grown, I can spray myself with reckless abandon. Another beautiful white floral. Well, actually not white floral. This is more of a rose scent. This is Twilly de Hermes, and this is the Eau Poivrée flanker. So if the original Twilly is a white floral scent, this is actually a heavy rose scent. This is a Chypre type perfume, so it only had 3 notes. It opens up with pink pepper. The middle note is rose, and the base note is patchouli. Sorry for the little dust collection on the little hat. But this is a very interesting and unique perfume. I feel like all the Twilly perfumes are very quirky in scent. You wouldn't imagine by the looks of it, but it's a very powdery scent. This is a very sophisticated and powdery perfume, and I think would do lovely in the cold climate of December. Next is an affordable perfume from a line that I really appreciate. This is Ambre Vanille from Le Monde Gourmand from the Urban Outfitters store. And this is another perfume oil. As you can see, I've had it for quite some time and I've used it quite a bit. This is exactly that. It's a vanilla and ambery scent. It's a little powdery. This was also featured in my cozy perfume compilation or list type of video. And I think this is also going to be really nice to wear during December. Next one I have is a designer perfume, and this is from Lancôme. This is La Vie est Belle. Now I hear so much controversy about this perfume, mostly because a lot of people either love it or they hate it. Now I am quite a fan of it. This is actually one of my mother's favorite perfumes, so every time I smell it, it makes me think of my mom. She had actually gifted me this little hand lotion, body lotion, that I used up for a bit, and then I had purchased my own perfume during an Ulta sale. Oops, I've got no room to put it. I'll just place you back here. I swear I can never like fit any of this in my little tray. Probably because I have way too much perfume for this little tray. But whatever. But yeah, so that's La Vie Belle. Next one I have, the next two I have actually, I'll probably count them as like 2 in 1. And they are new to my collection. I just recently purchased them, like just before the month of December. And these two, this is Sol de Janeiro's Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 71. And I absolutely love this scent. This smells so delicious. Like actually delicious. This smells like cookies. This smells like marshmallows to me. This smells like chocolate, caramel. Like this smells good. Like food type good. Now, I'm not really a gourmand girly. I'm not a gourmand type of person, but every time that I would go to a Sephora, I would spray this on and I would constantly think about this perfume or this body spray. Like constantly. And I always put it off purchasing for the longest time until I finally bit the bullet and I'm like, no. Clearly, I love this perfume. Clearly, I love this scent. So I'm just going to purchase it. I bought it full price for like $24, and this is the 100 ml, the 3 fluid ounce, because I figured I'll just get the smaller one before. If I ever want more of it, I'll just go back and purchase the larger bottle. That is until I found Praline and Pistachio, which is a much more affordable version. I don't think they're dupes. They're not dupes, but they definitely give off the same vibes. This smells very similar to 71. I mean, this one probably might have like a bit of a higher quality scent, but this one does the job just as well, and I figured I'll just layer these two. I got this at TJ Maxx for like $17 for 100 ml eau de parfum, so why not? If I want to smell like cookies all day, I will definitely be smelling like cookies all day. And I don't know what says, what seems more like December, Christmas time than cookies. So that is my entire tray for December. I am so excited to try them all. I think a lot of them I'm going to really like. Because mostly I've tried a lot of them. Like half of them are new. Half of them are old-time favorites, but all love. Well, hopefully. Tell me what you guys think. Like this video if you do. Talk to me in the comments below. I definitely love to hear your thoughts. I love having these little conversations with you guys and seeing everyone interact with each other. Subscribe if you want to. I always appreciate it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.